Hi everybody, this is the Ultimate Coupon Lady. I will be doing a keto meal today and it will be in a mini crock pot. It is keto pork shoulder rib. It's not rib tips, but it's barbecue ribs and it's low carb and it's keto. Stay tuned. Keto country style pork shoulder crock pot ribs. This is a little over 2 pounds of pork shoulder ribs, and I am going to season them with salt, pepper, and I'm going to put some of this G sugar-free barbecue sauce, honey flavored, and then I'm also going to rub them with some Memphis style barbecue sauce, and barbecue seasoning. I got that from the dollar store, and be right back. Okay, so I have one side done, and I forgot to mention also I'm going to put garlic powder on them too. So once I get one side done, I like to put them in the crock pot and then season the other side because I don't like to waste seasoning. And I cut these in half. I'm going to cut this one in half because I have a mini crock pot. Excuse that, I didn't clean that from when I cooked last time, but the inside is clean. So I'm going to put them in the crock pot. Alright, so I cut this last piece into 4 pieces so it can fit in the crock pot. And so I season this side, and then when I put them in the crock pot, I'm going to actually put them seasoned side down. So there's the seasoned side. I put the seasoned side down because I'm going to finish seasoning them in the crock pot. Alright, next I'm going to add about a medium-sized onion, and I add the whole onion to mine. Alright, onions are chopped up. It looks like it's about maybe 1.5 cups to maybe 2 cups. So what I'm going to do is start putting them in the crock pot. And I probably won't be able to put all of these in at once, because if you haven't noticed, I'm using a mini crock pot. Let's see. There we go. Yes, I like a lot of onions, and those are going to cook down and just give the meat a lot more flavor too. And there's the rest of my onions, and once this starts cooking down some, I'm actually going to put the rest of those in there as well. And since this is keto, I'm actually going to put a few pats of butter in mine because I like that, I don't like mine to be dry, and I like that extra taste it gives, and I like mine to be really tender. So, one second. Alright, and I'll just go ahead and put the lid on this. I'm going to let them cook for 4 hours, and they're on high. So after 1 hour, these onions are going to start to, get soft. Maybe an hour, excuse me, hour and a half, they're going to get soft, and then I'm going to put the rest of my onions in. Okay, guys, it has been 4 hours, and let us see how these turn out. I've been checking on them, taking the, oops, let me set this top down, taking the top off of them, because the juice, you see all this liquid in here? There's quite a bit of liquid in here. So it was starting to spill over, and that's how I spilled stuff on the outside of this last time, from the liquid spilling over, because this is such a small crock pot. So some of my juice is in here. I had to spoon it off because it, kept spilling. And then I have this sitting on a plate, so if anything else spilled over, it'll go right into the plate. Okay, so with that being said, let's try and see if they break apart. Yeah, they're breaking apart. Look like they're done. Oops. Hold on. Let me see if yeah, they're falling right apart. Look at that. And I decided not to put more onions in them because we know, onions have their own water, and it would have just kept bubbling over if I added more onions. Yeah, that looks really good. And I tasted some of the juice. Whoops. Tasted some of the juice. Alright, and you're probably thinking like, oh my God, look at all that fat. Well, on keto, it's okay, you know, to have the fat. Actually, it's better to have the fat than all the carbs. So yeah, there we go. All right, so if you like this video, please go ahead and comment below. I'm going to turn this off and let it cool down. I've already eaten today, and actually I'm going to pour this back in here. This is all the juice, the extra juice and oil and flavor. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and turn this off, let it cool down. And then what I'll do, because this is 2 pounds of meat, I'm not going to eat all this. So I will take and freeze portions. I'll put it in portions, maybe freezer bags or containers, and I will freeze portions of it so when I'm ready to eat and I'm hungry. It's a challenge sometimes cooking when you're doing, you know, any kind of eating plan, so I'll have the food ready. So this will last me at least, let's see, if it's 2 pounds, probably about 4 or 5, no, about 8 meals. Actually 8 meals, especially if I pair it with a salad or something, or a low carb vegetable like broccoli or some greens, or, you know, something like that. So, okay, thanks for watching. I hope I didn't forget anything. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them below and check out some of my other videos. I'll try to get more keto-centered videos up at least once a week. Thanks for watching. Okay, there we go. So just 4 pats of butter, and then the barbecue sauce, which I meant to actually put in here when I was putting the meat in, like right on top of the meat, each layer, but that's okay. And with this barbecue sauce, you have to be really careful because it's really sweet. I see people using like whole bottles of like 18 ounces of barbecue sauce in, you know, when they use the regular barbecue sauce. But since we're on keto, we're used to not having that like really sweet barbecue taste. We still like our sweet taste, but not like before when we were eating pure sugar like some of the other barbecue sauces are. They're loaded with sugar. And this G. Hughes barbecue sauce, 2 tablespoons. Let's see. You probably already know, but 2 tablespoons, if that can, what do you call it? Focus. It's not going to focus, and I only have one hand. All right, so let me see if I can get it focus. Okay, there we go. I think you can see that better. All right, so it has 2 tablespoons, has 2 grams of carbs, which is not bad. Okay,